In a verdict passed on January 19th by Justice Pushpa Ganediwala of the Nagpur bench of the Bombay High Court, it was observed that there must be skin-to-skin contact with sexual intent for an act to be considered sexual assault. The ruling also said that mere groping will not fall under the definition of sexual assault. Groping a minor's breast without skin-to-skin contact cannot be termed as sexual assault as defined under the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act, the Bombay High Court has said. The Bombay High Court was hearing the plea of the accused who was sentenced to jail for sexually assaulting the minor girl. The single bench of Justice Ganediwala modified the order of a sessions court which had sentenced a 39-year-old man to 3 years of imprisonment for sexually assaulting a 12-year-old girl. As per the prosecution and the minor victim's testimony in court, in December 2016, the accused, one Satish, had taken the girl to his house in Nagpur on the pretext of giving her something to eat. Once there, he gripped her breast and attempted to remove her clothes, Justice Ganediwala recorded in her verdict. However, since he groped her without removing her clothes, the offence cannot be termed as sexual assault and instead constitutes the offence of outraging a woman's modesty under IPC Section 354, the High Court held. While Section 354 entails a minimum sentence of imprisonment for 1 year, sexual assault under the Pocso Act entails a minimum imprisonment of 3 years. The Sessions Court had sentenced him to 3 years of imprisonment for the offences under the Pocso Act and under IPC Section 354. The sentences were to run concurrently. The High Court, however, acquitted him under the Pocso Act while upholding his conviction under IPC Section 354. Considering the stringent nature of punishment provided for the offence under Pocso, in the opinion of this court, stricter proof and serious allegations are required, High Court said. The act of pressing of breast of the child aged 12 years in the absence of any specific detail as to whether the top was removed or whether he inserted his hand inside the top and pressed her breast would not fall in the definition of sexual assault, the judge held. Justice Ganediwala further said in her verdict that the act of pressing breast can be a criminal force to a woman or girl with the intention to outrage her modesty. The Pocso Act defines sexual assault as when someone with sexual intent touches the vagina, penis, anus or breast of the child, or makes a child touch the vagina, penis, anus or breast of such person or any other person, or does any other act with sexual intent which involves physical contact without penetration, is said to commit sexual assault. The court, in its verdict, held that this physical contact mentioned in the definition of sexual assault must be skin-to-skin or direct physical contact. It was reported that the accused, who had lured the victim on the pretext of offering her something to eat, took her to his house. Later, when the girl's mother reached the spot, she found her daughter crying. The victim narrated the whole incident to her mother, who then lodged an FIR against the accused. News Desk, Kaumudi English.